Good day, my name is Rich, and I'd like to share with you today a recipe of making ribs. Real simple. We start by having a tablespoon of soy sauce, some thyme, some garlic, mix it all up, some cilantro also, and then we prepare the ribs. I like to remove the marbling. Then I start off with the seasoning. I sprinkle some salt on the top and the bottom. Then I lay out and massage in my seasoning that I create. After that, clean up, because what's the best thing? You actually want the seasoning to marinate for 45 minutes. Anything less than that might dry out the meat. But after your 45 minutes, all that seasoning is sucked into it like a sponge. And it creates a great flavor. And trust me, you don't even need barbecue sauce. There's no sugar in this recipe, no brown sugar, no nothing like that. It's just a simple, healthy, savory recipe. And there it is, guys, the Gaucho Rib. In Brazil and South America, they call it a Gaucho. Everywhere else, they call it the plate rib. Or just plain rib. And there it is. I'm going to put it on the grill. As you can see, I like the coals with the chimney. And now I'm going to lay it on that grill nice and hot. The grill itself is about 400 degrees right now, so it's sizzling. But my particular grill, once I close it, the temperature goes down real quick. So I'm going to close it up and let it just simmer and do its deed in there. And then I'm going to remove it after a little while and relight my coals, because I'm using eucalyptus hard lump coal, and that's a very difficult coal. It doesn't stay lit very long if it's not getting enough fuel and fat in the air. So you gotta relight it every now and again if you're doing a kind of offset like I'm starting with here. The meat is on the grill. We close her up, and what do? We go clean up again. And we prep for something else. Again, that way it's not a big, huge mess after I'm done. So every little thing, just wash it with soap and water, and there you go. And just keep going. So right now I'm about halfway through the cook. As you can see, we got a nice simmer. I already relit the cloves and then reset it and all that. And now I'm just giving you some pictures here of what's going on. We got a nice sizzle action happening. Right? And in a few minutes I'm going to wrap it. Pretty much I'm going to get this meat to 145 degrees Fahrenheit internal temperature. Then I'm going to wrap it real tight with some foil. And I'm going to put it back on the grill. So we started with the almost 3 hour beginning, and then 2 hours wrapped. For this particular one, I didn't unwrap it and then leave it for another hour. You know, the 3-2-1 method. It didn't need it. It got up to temperature real quick. So here we go. Wrap, and wrap it nice and tight, and just put it right back on the grill. Oh, before I forget, we put some orange juice in there also. Woo-wee! That's gonna do some magic to you. And get yourself a nice natural orange juice. Squeeze it yourself, or get you something with no added sugar. There's no need for the sugar. I'm telling you. Here it is, guys. About an hour, about 2 hours on the wrapped up and just simmering in its own juices, and there we go. We're gonna open that baby up, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. I could smell it here. I wish we had that smell-o-vision, from all them cartoons from back in the day. That is some savory aroma coming off that this little packing here. Ooh-wee. There you go. There you go. Nice and hot. The internal temperature when I poked the foil and got into the meat was about 205. See all them juices right there? All that fat perfectly rendered. Nothing is dried out. Everything is just right. Look at that. Look at that. That's my wife's hands right there. Just come in and pop that rib out for you. Now, I did take a little piece for myself and for her, but here's the thing. You gotta let it rest. Let it rest for about 10 minutes or so. And then all some of that juice is kind of sucked back in. Remember, like we did that sponge action in the beginning. And now we're gonna have some fubar. Pour in some cornmeal or cracked corn in that or fubar mix in a pot of cold water. Turn the stove on and just mix. And it's a Brazilian thing, and it's just pretty much just a cornmeal. We're gonna get it to a nice thick consistency, and we're gonna have that with our meal. And there you go. We got some sweet potatoes on the side, some of that fubar down there. It kind of looks like mashed potatoes, but it's not. It's corn. And there's that rib perfectly sliced up. There we go. There's the focus. Come right in there. You see what I'm talking about? That's what happens when you take that rib up to 200 or 205 or 210 and 215. It all depends on what you're cooking and what you're cooking with. In closing, please just take the time to enjoy yourself, enjoy your family. Remove toxic environments from your mind and your body and your soul and your family. And just enjoy the day. Listen to the birds sing, look at the sky, put your feet in the ground, and just enjoy your life. Take care for now. Bye bye.